fans are as well. It's their home team getting set to match up with a very formidable opponent. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, this crowd is hyped, and you look at their guys coming in, they appear to be fired up and ready to go. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be a good one.
The one thing we know about playoff basketball, expect the unexpected. How many games come down to the wire, or a performance off the bench, or even a big shot at the end? Every night holds something different, and that's why we love this game so much.
Nice pass to get things going.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Trae Young. Jusuf Nurkic swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Gets to the basket and scores.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way here.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. Deep right corner. And the slam.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds it inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Throws it down. And takes a ton of contact as well.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Lays it up and in.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Stuffs it down with authority.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Here's Atlanta. To Trae Young. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Not that time.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was his shot.
Oh, he got a piece of it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Hand in his face, still hits. You don't see that very often.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
We have both squads set to make some moves. To Trae Young. Knocks it down off the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Trae Young. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for two. Corner three at the goes down. A three at the buzzer. How about that end to the first half as they take the lead into the locker room. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Wizards are in a tight battle after 2 quarters, and they've been showing off some excellent shooting, and it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. These are the guys getting buckets for the Washington Wizards.
A lot of intrigue to come in this second half. A 1-point game as we resume play here in the 3rd quarter. Cashes in for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
That's no good. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Here comes the screen. Stuffs it down with authority.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
And takes it away. Hawks with the basketball. Trae Young. Goes reverse to lay it in.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
The free throw, good. Caps off the 3-point play. The lead is 4. Trae Young.
Come on, that's money.
Oh, good work to step in front. The pass taken away. Washington basketball. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
I'm here. I got ball.
To Trae Young. Second effort. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
He's denied. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. tough make through traffic.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Trae Young. Great look and vision, and finishes strong. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. To Trae Young.
You got the screen right.
Here comes the screen. Trae Young. That's a 24-second violation. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
The free throw, good. Cashes in on the three-point play. The lead now stands at 10. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters down, Wizards have the lead. Hawks with the basketball. It's Washington with the basketball. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Trae Young bothered just enough there.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Way to hit.
Count it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Trae Young has a look. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Rebound hauled in by Atlanta. Shot from the lane won't go. To Beal. It's a big finish.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
I'm on D.
Cruises inside for two.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
The drive right to the basket, and he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
First free throw is good.
Get it, shoot it again.
Able to convert on both free throws. From the painted area, won't go down. The Wizards are the winners. They moved in front of this series 2-1 as they head to an elimination game in Game 4. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Wizards won this matchup with a significant margin. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Washington Wizards.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.